Boop. Beep. Beep, boop, bop. Let's beep and boop. Yeah, baby. Beep, beep. Beeping is fun. Come to think of it, there's no point in having the chat on screen. Why don't I just go over here? There. Now people can see the entire game, including me, because I'm being very lazy, and I'm actually just looking at the game through the through the OBS window. I'd have to like change my main monitor is both a computer monitor and it's where I route my game footage to. Like I've got like an HDMI splitter, so it goes to the capture card and to the to this monitor. But I've got to switch between the inputs, and it's really annoying because then I have to tell my computer, hey, don't show anything on that screen, because I can't see that screen. But then if I do that, the game the game that is called Windows 10. Is it 10 or 11? What's the current Windows? Because I'm one behind the current Windows. Is it Windows 10 or is the current one Windows 12? I feel like it should be called like Windows 20 something, whatever year it came out. I hate that they went to the numbers because that makes it more confusing. Like, I mean, like they started with years, right? And then they stopped using years. Like, if it was just the numbers, I'd say keep doing the numbers. That's better. But you established this as being a year thing. So now it doesn't make any sense. What are you going to do once you get to Windows 95, huh? What are you going to call it? You're going to call it Windows 95 2? If you call it Windows 95 2, what are you going to do when you get to Windows 952, huh? What are you gonna do then? You just keep kicking the can down the road. If you kick the can enough, it's gonna melt. That's how physics works, wear and tear. Yeah, good morning, everybody. Good morning, chat. This is a dumb stream that doesn't matter. What's the challenge, question mark? No. That's it. That's the challenge, no. So if you're coming here looking for a challenge, then oh yeah, Gamer Champ's gonna be so good at video games tonight. One, you have not in any capacity understood my way of life, and two, I'm sorry to disappoint, but it's just regular video game right now. That is all that's going on. Regular video game. Nothing. No mythical scenarios happening here. But also, I should move the chat. Good morning, everybody. I'm just doing my Animal Crossing dailies again. And then we'll get into the actual main event of this stream that doesn't matter. The challenge, can you have a good time playing games? Usually my go-to answer is no. Obviously not. But there are some games that harm you. And at the end of the day, you went out of your way to play a video game, so it's probably a good thing that this game is harming gamers, right? Like, it only harms gamers. So, oh wait, it was about having a good time playing video games. I misremembered the question. I'm sorry, you're right. You can't ever have a good time playing video games. That's just how it works factually. I was saying like, oh, are video games good? Can a video game be good? But like a whole different question. You like my sunglasses? Oh, I love these glasses. I've had them since New Leaf. I think they're my thing. Have I seen the guy playing Final Fantasy XIV solo? I mean, is that not Aren't there a lot of people who do that? I guess I don't understand Final Fantasy XIV. I sort of assumed that, you know, there were a lot of people who play it solo. Is this like a challenge run of some sort? No, I mean the entire game solo. Yeah, I figured there were a lot of people who do that. Without NPCs? Okay. When I heard solo, I was like, oh, they're just like not getting into parties with other players. Okay, that's different, but no, I need to let you know, I haven't played Final Fantasy V yet. I haven't gotten to 14 yet, so I'm not gonna have any knowledge here. Like, I don't know, is beating the game with only 500 xylophones impressive? I couldn't possibly know the answer to that question. For all I know, in Final Fantasy XIV, xylophones grow on trees, or they're actually like an incredibly limited resource. And you really gotta try to get 500 xylophones. Like, keep in mind, my frame of reference was I didn't even know that you could do anything with NPCs in any gameplay capacity here. That's the frame of knowledge base I have. Diddy's Kong questioning again? I know, right? That he just keeps doing it. They added NPC parties in 5.0. It's a neat future-proof feature. I wouldn't necessarily think that of that as like just a future-proof feature. I would think of that as, oh, thank God, I don't have to like go through all the trouble of like organizing people. I cannot work with other human beings. like to have to like do all the things to make the other people do things together, that's just way too stressful. Please just let me team up with people who don't exist, so I don't have to feel bad when they die. And then also on top of that, like, it's just sort of like, I kind of like, you know, playing a video game and it's me who played the video game. If I'm doing something co-op, it feels less like I'm the actual one doing it, you know? So it doesn't really feel like I've accomplished as much if I do it through co-op. Which sort of just destroys the entire point of playing the game for me. I want to be very clear. That is just how I feel playing games. I'm not trying to say, like, you beat all of the missions on extra triple hard difficulty in 2-player mode. Get on my level. No. That's totally valid. I'm just saying, like, me personally, I couldn't live in that reality and jive with myself. Oh, except in Halo, I can totally jive with playing Halo Legendary in co-op. Actually, I was pleasantly surprised. Rebecca and I were playing through Master Chief Collection on Legendary. And there were a few times when we would split up and and try to do things solo. And I found that Legendary was nowhere near as hard as I remembered it being. Because I played through Halo 2 Legendary on PC years ago on the Vista version. But yeah, it's nowhere near as bad as I remembered. It's still annoying when there's like sniper levels, but you know, eventually I guess I just learned how to play the game. Why do I play Dobutsu no Mori in Eigo and not Nihongo? From a band? Okay, now I just need to do my missions and or rewards, and then we can play video games. Don't worry, the video games are coming. They're going to be epic. God, you're going to be amazed at all the graphics in the video games I'm about to play. The video games are doing what? What did I say they were doing? Oh, God. They just have the same guy mirrored, but in a different outfit. Is there like a thing where there's the Clives? There's just two Clives, and they're like a dual trainer or something? Or what's going on here? Why does Clive get two avatars that are the same thing mirrored, but with a slightly different outfit? Do you actually use the icons? No, I hate this icon system. I only buy them because FOMO. That is the only thing. But I hate the avatar system. Mostly because they have yet to release a Mechanica avatar part. Like, come on. Give me some arms stuff in here. Because, like, what am I going to do? Am I going to have my avatar be Tron Bonne or not? She's never going to be Tron. My avatar is never going to be not Tron Bonne anymore. Because, like, I've cemented Tron Bonne as my internet identity. There's no point in being anybody other than Tron Bonne. And look at that. Nintendo made Tron Bonne. Their original character, Bron-Ton. What am I going to do? Don't look at the Xenoblade avatars. They have spoilers. Don't say things like that. If you say things like that, people will know to look at them and therefore get spoiled. If you don't know there's a spoiler there, you will not commit it to memory. Like, when it comes to just random brand images, there's no way you'd have any context for what you're looking at. Like, hypothetically, this shark wearing boxing gloves could be some incredibly ludicrous, gigantic plot twist where the shark is actually your buddy throughout the entirety of the game. But then, at the end of the game, the shark murders Little Mac and then takes his boxing gloves and wears his boxing gloves and is the final boss. And so yeah, this Avatar part is a huge spoiler, but nobody would know it's a spoiler unless they knew it was a spoiler. If you just went here and just looked at this, you just see, shark wearing boxing gloves. I'll forget that in 5 minutes. I know a really perfect example is people say that there are Xenoblade spoilers in Smash's Spirits. I had played through World of Light like 2 times over, 100%, at the point that I had that spoiled, because I never had a reason to commit it to memory until people told me there were spoilers there. Just looking at the spirits, all it is is generic anime bullshit. There is absolutely no reason to commit any of this generic anime bullshit to memory. The only scenario in which somebody actually gets spoiled by Smash is if they're literally in the middle of playing Xenoblade right now, and then they put it on hold to play Smash. That like you can't have it spoiled otherwise. Anyway, I'm done. Wait. No, I'm not. There were coin missions. I didn't even look at them. Capcom doesn't really care about any of their franchises besides Resident Evil. That's not true. Remember when they did a port of Onimusha 1? Wasn't that neat? So apparently I have to play this video game. I have purchased Cozy Grove, trially. Never heard of Onimusha? It's a Resident Evil game, but like instead you with samurai combat. Also, I was really surprised when I played it. It is incredibly short. Ludicrously short. Like, genuinely, when I was playing through Onimusha, like, I beat the final boss, and I was like, huh, so where does the story go from here? Did I just beat the tutorial? Is that what's going on? Why are the end credits rolling? Were they really proud of the tutorial? And then I found out that was actually the entire game. I feel like Resident Evil doesn't work as well when you just have samurai combat and you can just kill everything. 'Cause like then you just run through the entire game really easy and you don't even have to try. I have to back up save data. That's going to be a problem because the only game that I play regularly is Animal Crossing. Guess I can back up the save data on Cozy Grove once I boot it up and never do anything. I can't back up the save data on Famicom because it's important, but my backed up data is important to stay backed up and not replaced because of the stuff for the Zelda run. Did I ever boot up Game Boy recently? Huh. Game Boy isn't backed up. I think I booted it. I'm not sure why I booted it up recently. I booted it up on the 3rd. I don't think I've done a Game Boy run since September, right? Have I done a run of a Game Boy game since September? Have I done a VG Myths Game Boy thing since September? Oh, I think there was like a featured game for a Nintendo trial or something, right? And that's why I booted it up? Yeah, they did the Mario. They're doing the Mario thing right now. That was probably it. Okay, I'm backing up my save data. So last time I've consistently been referring to setbacks or progress in my transition in relation to Breath of the Wild coming out. You've ruined my vocabulary. You've consistently been referring to setbacks or progress in your transition in relation to Breath of the Wild coming out. And I've ruined you. I'm not sure what I did to cause this. But congratulations, you're welcome. What do I use my other accounts for again? Let's see. This is me. I made this account for the no pause file. Uh, this is the account that Rebecca and I were doing split signal on. Jesus, we gotta get back to that. It's been years. This is this is my Japanese. No wait, this is my Japanese account. Oh wait, I get it. Okay, so this is an account that I made for challenge runs, I guess. Just in challenge runs in general. And that's why it's called Hairaru Mitsu. I think I used it for Hyrule Myths at some point. I don't remember the specifics. Apparently it was different from No Pause. Maybe it was a second account for No Pause. I don't know. English and JP. I made these for recording the all of the cutscenes in Breath of the Wild in English and in Japanese. And by separating them with like name-wise, that helped for me to remember which is where in the game, and all that. Because remember, I like uploaded the cutscenes in both English and Japanese back when it came out. Or no, wait, no, I didn't upload them in both. I think I just I jerry-rigged them. I just had the Japanese audio going with the English subtitles. Like, I manually recreated it like that to have English subtitles. But then they updated the game a few months after, I think it was a few months, so that you could just choose vocal language, which oh, good, cool. This is my Japanese account. This is the account that allows me to do Japanese things. And this is my wife's account. It's not mine. So there she is. I didn't expect Cozy Grove to actually finish downloading. I guess we're playing it. What are we doing tonight? Not. I have played a video game. Did I play it long enough to get coins? Oh no, I logged out on RuneScape. Oh jeez. Yeah, RuneScape's still going. I didn't know Game Champ was married? I know, right? Wait till my wife finds out. That's a joke. She knows we're married. RuneScape cam? Yeah, it will be there. It will actually be there. It's just I switched the scenes over because I was on the Switch. But guess who's on the Switch anymore? You. Possibly. At least one person watching the stream is also on their Switch, right? Calling you out. God, that's disgusting. How could you? RuneScape. I do have RuneScape open. It just doesn't want to show up. Hey. There it is. There's Urs. I'm making snow. I guess technically I'm not making snow. I'm finding it on the ground over and over again. Anyway, who wants to play video game? I don't hate them. I'm going to sleep now. I say that being on a waiting list for gender dysphoria therapy is as exciting as Breath of the Wild being delayed for 4 years. Oh my god. Oh, I hope one, you continue to be excited in the wait. You continue to be having a fun time, and also I hope the wait is it isn't delayed for 4 years. Okay, anyway, so yeah, I'm in the middle of Diddy's Kong Quest. Again. I'm playing Donkey Kong Land 2. It is worth noting, there is an urban legend that this is a port of Donkey Kong Country 2. That is not true. It is a different game. However, unlike Donkey Kong Land 1, Donkey Kong Land 1 had, like, an original plot and, like, and more original level designs and even new enemies and stuff like that. Donkey Kong Land 2, it is literally the plot of the SNES game, with the same world designs. So levels, like, all follow the same themes, and they even have the same names. There are levels with exactly the same names. But it is a different game. The levels are actually different levels, just different levels based around similar ideas. Donkey Kong Land 2 is looking a lot more like a black square than I remember. Oh. That's... It really should have been there. Wow, look at that. I don't understand why it wasn't there before. How was it not there? How is it even feasible for it to not be there? There it is. It's a video game. Is that Final Fantasy XIV in the corner? That's RuneScape. I can't believe you didn't recognize RuneScape with all of its trademark pixels. There was a thing up there. Can I still get to it? Okay. But yeah, I've just been working through this on retro achievements. I was like, I finished the Donkey Kong Country revision. And when I did that, I was like, well, why not just continue with the series? And I'd never played Donkey Kong Land before, so I went to Donkey Kong Land, and then to 2, or Country 2. Now I'm in Donkey Kong Land 2. Just going in release order. DKL 3 has a different story from its SNES counterpart, but the level, themes, and bosses are the same? Spoilers. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, this game's okay. Just in general, it's just more DKC2. Not as good, unfortunately. It's not as bad as Donkey Kong Land 1, I'll say. Donkey Kong Land 1, God, like, I don't think it's very good. I don't think that one's a very good one. This one I'm having a more fun time with. I think mostly because, it's just got more DKC2 in it. Okay, this is really getting to me that they've got like so much. They've got a lower, middle, and top lane here. Usually it's two at most. It's the most fun I've played on Retro Achievement. Most fun game I've played on Retro Achievements. I don't know, the good ones? You may as well be asking me, like, what's the best video game ever made? But, like, you're limited, you're doing it, like, in a weird way. Like, where, like, oh, but if you didn't play it on Retro Achievement specifically, you're not allowed to count it. So, like, I can't say, well, Sonic Adventure 2 is my favorite game, because I haven't played Sonic Adventure 2 on Retro Achievements yet. How do they get this game to look three-dimensional on a Game Boy? I wouldn't say it looks three-dimensional. It's the same way it's the same thing they did with the sprites of, well, not the same thing exactly. No, actually, yeah. It is just the same thing, just, you know, to a more extreme degree. They took the, They made 3D models of these characters, specifically for the SNES game, not necessarily for this one. And then took those 3D models and just, like, made sprites. Like, took pictures of those 3D models in different poses, and from different angles, and just recreated, like, those pictures as sprites. So yeah, the same thing. These look like 3D models because they are artistic renditions of pictures of 3D models. It's my favorite part of having two Switches now. My wife and I being able to play video games at the same time, I guess? I mean, for the record, we got the there was never a moment where I got a second Switch. We just moved in together. Rude. Like for the Mario Wonder video. I never got a new Switch for the Mario Wonder video. No, what happened was I gave up on doing the run on my own, because I only had two Switches to work with, and I had to get friends to help me. Not because, like, I needed co-op partners, but because I simply could not afford to purchase that many Nintendo Switches. Luckily, there are no achievements for the Kong letters in this one. Hopefully the game never gets a revision, so I don't have to replay the entire friggin' game. That's actually one of the big reasons why Donkey Kong Country 1 got a revision. It didn't originally have achievements for getting all the Kong letters in every level. Luckily, if there is a revision that just does that, I don't have to, like, find all the bonus areas and do them, which that is the majority of a playthrough. Like, it takes time looking through for these bonus areas. Oh, wow! Doing that bonus area, you just get the Cranky Video Game Hero token for free. Yes, that is what it is called, by the way. Cranky's Video Game Hero coin. Oh my god. Like, people call them DK coins. That is just factually incorrect. They are not DK coins. They're giant coins that say DK. They are not DK coins. However, it is worth noting, they're Cranky's Video Game Hero coins. Who is Cranky? What was Cranky's birth name? Huh? Huh? Bam. Gotcha with the lore. Don't need that. Is it Retro Achievements? Yeah, I'm playing on Retro Achievements. I'm just playing a video game for fun, ostensibly. Oh god. The honey levels are the worst for searching for... No, they're not the worst for searching for the secret areas. The worst are water levels. Because then you just have to hug every single corner. But they're pretty mean about secret areas. Just having to go everywhere. Like, look at that giant pit to the left of me that I've just jumped over. Hypothetically, there might have been a bonus area hidden down there, but the problem is, if you jump down a pit, like if you fall down a long enough pit, eventually your character will go off the bottom of the screen and just die. The DK we see in the games playing now is Donkey Kong the Third. Don't get into... It's very important with regards to is Donkey Kong the son of Cranky or his grandson? Is he the son of Donkey Kong Jr. question mark? All those questions? Keep in mind the lore is inconsistent. Like, you can't be correct. It is impossible to be correct by committing to an answer because the games do not commit to an answer. So it's kind of just game specific on who is Donkey Kong, what is his relation with Donkey Kong, and even is Donkey Kong the same Donkey Kong as in the original Donkey Kong? Because some games just say, oh yeah, he's the same Donkey Kong. Look, it's Donkey Kong, famous character Donkey Kong from Donkey Kong. Like, that's true as well. It is just also a thing that he's just Donkey Kong. Cranky Kong isn't Donkey Kong at all. It's just Donkey Kong is Donkey Kong. Wow, that was stupid. What was the point of the cannonball? Oh, I guess because of the honey. Jesus. Okay. Mario being a young adult and having met all 3 generations of DKs? Wait. Don't make me think about how old is Mario? Don't make me think about this. I don't want to think about I don't like the idea of considering how old is Mario. You know, I guess I've always imagined he's got to be like 30s, 40s, right? No way is anybody gonna... Officially, he's 24 years old. I'm calling you out right there. You just said officially. Tell me what kind of officiality, because there are many layers to officiality when it comes to Mario. And no, I am not older than Mario. That will never occur. Miyamoto said it. You can't just say Miyamoto said it. You gotta go to actual source here. Like, Miyamoto saying something can actually mean many different things depending on the context. If somebody, like, was in a bar and Miyamoto happened to be there, and they just did hearsay of Miyamoto saying that Mario is 24 years old, like, that's gonna be a lot less of a jive than if the official canonical Mario book, written by Shigeru Miyamoto himself, says Mario is 24 years old, and that is his age. Kind of feels like there's going to be a secret down here, but... Is it just the beginning of the level? It's just the beginning of the level. Can I post a link? Could you just, like, say pretty please? I can't click on any links right now. I'm playing a video game. Oh. I'm alive! Miyamoto is 34. Mario said so. God damn. RuneScape is on a menu? Oh my god, every single time! My experience! Meh. Oh, this is one of the bad games, isn't it? This is one of those. This is one of those games that an angry nerd might say is a buttload. Oh my god. Video games simply do not exist. Are you joking? Why is RuneScape being banished to the corner? What do you mean I'm playing RuneScape. It's not banished. It's a video game I'm playing. Wondering if you'd ever show up, considering this level is named after you. I'm also still missing a bonus area and the hero coin. I'm not grinding snowballs, I'm grinding fletching, and making snowballs as fletching. The snowballs are crap that I don't care about. You see, I'm making snowballs for the art of making snowballs. It's not about the snowballs. RuneScape is so funny. Like, the way that, like, there's situations where, like, a pie is worth less than the ingredients for a pie. Because nobody needs pie. Pie sucks. It's worthless. No, no, no. They need to make pie. Making pie is valuable. That improves your life, making pie. I missed the hero coin. Oh hey look, it's MarioWiki.com! Thankfully MarioWiki has a bunch of stuff about Donkey Kong games on it for some reason. It is for some reason a really good resource for Donkey Kong games. Okay, Ramby Rumble, where is the hero coin? After Ramby crosses the no animal sign, the Kongs must jump into a nearby abyss. As they fall, they must stay near the left side. I actually was literally thinking, I debated saying it on Strem when I was falling down I was falling down that really long chasm with bananas down the middle, and I was thinking, gosh, you know, I haven't gotten the hero coin yet. I wonder if it's literally just like slightly off to the side, off camera, and you just sort of have to like deliberately avoid going where the game tells you naturally with bananas is where you should go. It's like normally the way bananas work is they are the this is a path to pay attention to item. This is where you need to focus. They decided that Mario was about 24 to 25? Yeah. No. No. That's not canon. One thing I actually found really interesting, I'm not sure if I ever mentioned this on stream or not. I was talking to Rebecca about it. I'm not sure if I mentioned it on stream. Like, people online make such a big deal about, like, Hyrule Historia and, like, all the implications for canon out of, like, particularly the timeline. And what I found really interesting was I saw somebody mention online, they were talking about how Aonuma had a thing in it. He literally ends the book saying, hey, don't take it too seriously. And I'm like, wait, what? The book that everybody takes as gospel for definitive true canon literally has a thing where a guy who made the games says, look, dude, this isn't the word of gospel. And yeah, if you read Hyrule Historia, there is in fact a blurb where Aonuma says, like, now in context, it's not necessarily saying, like, he doesn't literally say, this isn't canon. He says, keep in mind, while the things you read in this book may seem they're going to have inconsistencies. This will not make sense. He just goes outright and says, this does not make the series make sense because these are a million completely separate games made many years apart and made with different goals. They weren't made to tell a cohesive story. They were made to make fun games, and the story is made as a companion to those fun games. So, like, it's right there. Don't take it too seriously. It's right there. Things are gonna be inconsistent. That is by design. We allow that on purpose. And I'm just amazed because, like, even me, like, I get really mad at that timeline and have loud disagreement with that timeline. But, you know, going back in context, it is not the, like, Disney declaring all of Star Wars is actually non-canon because they bought it kind of scenario. It's more just like a vague idea of a way the games could make sense in a linear timeline. Which in that scenario, like, it's still wrong, but oh yeah, of course it's wrong. The games don't make sense. You are flashing way too long. Oh, nice. I've seen the game theory video where Matthew Patrick claims that the... Is his name actually Matthew Patrick, or is that just a funny thing people call him? Claims that the creators were maintaining continuity since the very first game on the basis of Link having a yellow stripe on his cap for a couple of games and not having that strap or stripe. And not having that stripe for some others. I'm not sure if I've seen that video or not. Also, I want to say people Drake and Josh on Matt Pat's theories too much. Like, at the end of the day, they're stupid on purpose. Look, I haven't even seen the Ness's Sans video yet because I haven't played Earthbound yet. I don't want spoilers, but like, come on. Was it really made to be serious? I really don't think it was made to be serious. Now what I will get mad at Matt Pat for is like, what the heck? Like, friggin' reason I stopped watching is when, like, friggin' like, they kept doing videos that, like, were just complete wastes of time. Literally designed to waste time. As just, like, a view farm. Like, the thing that made me stop watching was there was a film theory. It was a 2-part film theory that ostensibly was how to kill Deadpool. And I was like, and like, I watch it, and you know what it is? What the actual title of these 2-part videos should be? A reading of the Wikipedia article on Deadpool, or the fan wiki article on Deadpool. That's it. That's what it is. The entirety of that 2-part video is just him saying stuff like, did you know in this one comic, Deadpool was melted in acid? And it didn't kill him. Did you know once Deadpool got shot? It didn't kill him. Did you know once Deadpool got fell? It didn't kill him. But that's just a film theory of film theory. And that's it. It ended. He never even said how to kill Deadpool. He didn't even have a conclusion. There was never even actually an answer to the question in any capacity. He didn't even, like, vaguely gesture at the idea of, like, oh yeah, that's how you kill Deadpool. He just listed a bunch of things that didn't kill Deadpool, and that's it, and he stopped. I've been thinking about those 2 stupid videos for years. I trusted you to make stupid fan theories, Matt Pat. You didn't even do that. And while I'm cataloging Matt Pat's sins, I just want to say the biggest sin of Matt Pat's ever is people go in the comments all the time and say I'm a Matt Pat wannabe with my voice. How dare you? How dare you insinuate that I want to be Matt Pat? No, I was cursed to have a voice similar to Matt Pat's. That's the scenario we're in. Oh, I gotta be right back. Pretty sure that the theory was if you destroy Deadpool's brain, he will completely lose his identity because his regeneration can't regenerate memories. I vaguely remember something like this. Okay, so was it the idea that, you see, you can kill Deadpool in the same way that you can kill an idea? Oh, that is even bigger BS. That's even bigger BS than I remembered it being. Shut up. That's bad. You're evil. How dare you make these dumb theories? I just want to be clear, I don't hate Matt. It's just fun to dog on those videos. Oh good, I do have a decent bank of extra lives. Unfortunately, extra lives and banana coins aren't saved on your save file, so, if you play the game in multiple sessions, how dare you? One of the stupidest theories to me was the game theory where he literally just spends like 15 minutes talking about obscure DC characters who are featured in LEGO Batman 3. Yeah. You can tell that a lot of the videos are not theories. They're, we need a video with this brand in the title because this brand is gonna be getting views because of this other movie that's coming out. Can we just shit one of those out? Let's shit one of those out. And that's what the Deadpool one was, clearly, because it was made to coincide with the Deadpool movie. Or something. Oh my god. Oh, good. You were telling me there was something good down there with bananas. Yeah. I'm good at cheating. Oh, by the way, the rough draft for the Zelda 1 video is done. Speaking of shitting videos out. It is a way bigger project than I imagined, and it continues to become a bigger project as every second passes. Wow. That rope is there because you're supposed to, like, climb on it to grab the token, but the token is low enough that you can just grab it. Game design. Oh dear. I love these coaster levels in DKC2. I am not as big of a fan in the Game Boy game. Well, I missed something. So I might just have to reset because I'm going to lose all my lives. Let's not try and get secrets and just try and beat the level. Oh my god. That is a mean jump. Oh dear. Oh. I really hope I finish this so I don't have to do that bonus again. God, this is a bad one. This is a really bad level. Like, making me do these, like, friggin' frame-perfect jumps. Oh, there was another bonus, either that or the hero coin up there. Oh, thank God. Oh, good. Okay, so it was just the hero token up at the other place. So I'm just gonna try and beat the level and not look for secrets too bad. I'm a liar. I'm gonna look for secrets very bad. Now, there's clearly some kind of a secret way up here. Like, look at this. Look at that! Clearly, I'm supposed to be able to get up there. There's a hook up there, too. There we go. Oh god, this is the Game Boy version of the worst level in the actual game. Oh, good. I realized after a second, wait, that's just a pit. Okay, you should give me the hero token for... Wow, just a coin. Come on. I found a super duper secret and everything, and you give me a coin. Cool. So I've never seen a level that had more than 2 bonus rooms so far. So I think it's evil. Oh my. Ooh. Okay, it is destroy them all. I must murder. Are you joking? Are you joking? Oh, what? Really? I guess they didn't feel like hiding it this time. It's Diddy Kong's Quest? It's Diddy Kong's Quest, but Diddy's Kong Quest. Fun fact, did you know, apparently, at some point in development, there was a build where the title screen said Diddy Kong's Quest? There's actually like a magazine article, I think in Nintendo Power, that showed a screenshot of the title screen of the game, and it said Diddy Kong's Quest. So apparently, that was a change that happened at some point. They called it Diddy's Kong Quest instead. Or it could be even... the artist who did the title screen originally just, like, got the name of the game wrong. Could be that. Ooh, if I want to farm for coins, I can just come to this level. It's got 2 right at the beginning. Super easy. Yup, it's on Tucker. That's a weird one. Bam. What? No. Hero coin. Yes! No, I didn't actually have to finish the level. I could have just quit, but I got bananas. Hi, Game Champ. Just wanted to say that your content is fire. I know it's burning out. It is. Oh, I'm so sorry. We had a good run, but it's just over now. A shadow of its former self. Thank you, though. I'm drowning in coins now, so let's go ahead. Wait, did I save before? I'm not sure. Tukurf is the cutting room floor? I know. Oh. Huh. This is you only go down the level. That makes sense. I think that's what this level was in the SNES game, but it's weird that you transform into squawks for it. I guess it's because I don't think they have just ride the animals in this one, because they didn't want to have that many sprites. Which is a good decision. You don't have that many sprites to work with here. They're already pushing things. Okay. Oh, this is just find the token, so it doesn't actually matter. Are you joking? Rude. Rude! No! Aw, that's just mean. They made the decision to be bad people. Oh my god. That's even ruder. There's no way to know that barrel's there until it's too late. Oh my god. Wonder what was over on that other side. I guess we'll never know unless we play the level twice. Let me guess, the bananas are leading me where I don't want to go. Again. Rude. And you don't let me go down for the G. Really? Oh. This level is genuinely malicious. Oh yeah, in Donkey Kong Land, hearts are lives. They are not health. It's you die in one hit, same as usual. Well, that's rude. So, next one, I think it's just right after here. Yeah, you just had to know. Yep, it was the hero coin. Wait, no, I shouldn't save yet. Should use Funky's flights first. And then once I've hired him, he's free next time. Come to think, I have never tested that in the Game Boy game. Yeah, okay, it is free. Cool. Oh, remember when I was playing DKC2 on stream? And I was gushing about, oh wow. Like, isn't it so cool how like both player characters are like, they both have their strengths to the point that you never want to stop playing as either of them? Like, they're both equally valid. Dixie's just better than Diddy in this one. I'm not sure if Diddy moves faster or not, but that would actually be a detriment in a game where you can't see the screen. Oh, by the way, the controls for this? Guess what the controls for this are? You have to press the shoot button, and then to make it stay in place, you have to hit select. Guess what happens if you try to press the shoot button twice in a row? Absolutely nothing. Why do they make the player move their fingers all the way over to select when they could have just made you press the shoot button a second time? There is no conflict, and it would just make more sense. Maybe thinking charitably, it's because, like, what if there's an enemy, there's multiple enemies right in front of you, and you really want to spam shots? It'd be annoying if they turned into platforms. Maybe, but that doesn't happen. At least not anywhere near as much as when you want to shoot the platforms. The only reason, like, it's playable for me right now is I remapped the controls so that select is an R button. Oh my god. Fortunately, you can't use remapping to fix the slidiness. which normally isn't that bad, but like when you've got a pinpoint on the webs, it is incredibly bad. Oh, also, if you're holding the jump button, you auto-jump. That is also a thing this game does. Actually, no. Only if it's on, like, a vine or something. A vine or a rope or something. If you hold the jump button, you don't auto-jump off the ground. But you do off of, like, ropes and stuff. Which is cool. Because it kills you sometimes. And that's all it does. Because I never want that to happen. Look at that. Look at how that slide. So what video games has everybody been playing? I've been playing Donkey Kong Land 2. Oh, that's right. I just remembered part of the reason this whole thing started was actually I was thinking I wanted to work my way towards playing Archipelago. All the games on Archipelago. I want to do an all-game randomizer. That's curious. There was like an up arrow there. Fire Emblem 8? Fun times. I still need to go back to Fire Emblem 1 and play it for real reals, because I cheated the first time. I've been procrastinating the Final Fantasy series. I need to play Final Fantasy V. Part of the reason I haven't played it yet is because Becca really wants to play Dragon Quest III, like, simultaneously with me. But then we waited so long that we're about to get multi-set on Retro Achievements. Dragon Quest III has a subset that's literally just a 100% the game subset. So, like, there's no reason to play the game before we get multi-set. My Smash Bros. No Spirits video inspired you to start a new run and actually beat it this time? With no spirits or just regular? Thought it was a prerequisite for Kingdom Hearts. Yep. Never said in the video at any point that I was without sin. Just regular, I'm sorry? You do not have to apologize for being normal. Oh my god. RuneScape? It's all your fault. You people on the stream making me play video games. Oh, but yeah, I was working towards everything on Archipelago, and the reason I chose to play the DKC1 revision was because DKC3 is one of the supported games on Archipelago. But yeah, I sort of lost sight of that as I kept playing DKC games. I just sort of forgot. Oh, the goal was complete DKC 3, so I'm prepared for Archipelago a little more. So normally the idea for Creepy Crow is that Creepy Crow is a ghost. It's the ghost of the boss you killed in the first world. That's not a ghost. That's just the same boss. Okay, you can't jump on it. Amazing! Ryu's asset spooky? I think it's more the getting it to look like a ghost would be difficult. Like, you can't just do transparency. That is not a thing on Game Boy. Rude! I expected to be able to just climb up into that. This one might be annoying to do damageless. Oh my god. Are you just under a time limit to go on the hooks, or else you can't do that damageless? Because, like, how do you do that otherwise? I was thinking, oh, I should wait, and then I can time them out. Fun fact, all the bosses use Crocodile Cacophony as their theme in DKL2. But Boss Bossa Nova, the original DKC2 boss theme, is actually coded in the game. Interesting. Oh my god. Oh my god. Crocodile Cacophony being the K. Rool fight song. Oh yeah, I figured. Yeah, at first I was like, wait, is that from a different game? But then, no, wait, it has DKC2's theme in it. So, no, definitely not. Is that DKC2's theme? I don't know. It's got a theme. It's got a leitmotif of some sort. Okay, I was expecting a third phase. Cool. Oh, I'm gonna just go to the Lost World now. I just realized I haven't been going to the Lost World. They have clearly changed how that works here. Okay, they simplified it. Aw, you can't fight him? What a boring game. So yeah, just come back after you've 100%ed. You can't do that. You just have a banana in the top left corner and there's nothing there? That's just mean. The FAQ covers Let's Stream and VG Miss Live, but is VG Regular Live also just casual play? There has not been anywhere near that much thought put into it. VG Regular Live is just, I don't want to call it Let's Stream because it's not like an organized playthrough of the entire game. It's just like, I'm in the middle of this game and I'm like, I don't feel like streaming right now. I like this song. It makes me forget that I'm playing a water level, which as you may have been able to notice, the gameplay style of water level with there are bonus rooms hidden everywhere isn't the best combination. At least not when their idea of hiding a bonus room is, ooh, what if there was a passageway, but the passageway looked like a wall, so it's impossible to find it. Except by just like being so desperate that you're just hugging every single wall. What if we just copy pasted that for like every water level in the game? Meh. That's not how hitboxes work. I blame hitboxes. How about VG Myths Live, where you play games that suck? I don't get it. Is Myths a slang word that I'm not aware of? I don't like all these different pools. Miffed means annoyed or offended. Oh, okay, I've heard of that word. I wouldn't get very miffed just by playing a bad game. What? I play games that suck all the time. I love playing video games. Honestly, I'm pretty miffed at the very idea that I wouldn't enjoy a video game. You meant it as a joke? Oh, I know. No, you don't have to apologize for making a pun. That's the good thing. That's the good thing that good people do. I just like video games, okay? That's all. I wish I were playing a video game right now. Once I finish this, I can play DKC3. I'm excited for that one because I also had that one as a kid, but I played it less than DKC2, I think. Though it's weird, I played it less than DKC2, but as a kid, I think I thought it was cooler. That may or may not have had something to do with the fact that a girl was the main character, but I didn't think about it that much at that point. But still, I'm really interested in going back to it. I remember, like, you know, it's even more of a collectathon compared to DKC2 from what I remember. Because, like, DKC2 has more of a focus on, like, collecting things than DKC1 did. DKC1, it was just finding the bonus areas. But DKC2, it's like, it reframes that as, well, you're looking for these collectibles. That's your goal. And on top of that, you know, adding the Vanna coins and the Video Game Hero coins. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm excited to play it and just like see, well, one, finally 100% it, because never 100%ed it. It is weird living in a world where I've 100%ed Donkey Kong Country 2, and it still feels like there's no way I actually 100%ed Donkey Kong Country 2. Because the end of Donkey Kong Country 2 is clearly just such a gigantic, incredible experience that I'm missing out on. And it still is, even though I've done it. I wonder what the true ending of Donkey Kong Country 3 is. It's probably amazing, and I'll never see it, even if I do it. Oh. That's sad. Oh, fun fact, Donkey Kong Country 3 was actually the game that taught me that the buttons on the SNES controller were like a thing. Because there's a mini game in there where there's some sort of mini game where like you've got to press stuff along with the face buttons. Like they align with the face buttons on screen. But they're the colors of the Super Famicom buttons. Which, of course, in the US version didn't make as much sense because the Super Famicom buttons are like all colorful. But in the US, they were like, kids don't like rainbow colors. Kids don't like bright, cool stuff. No. Kids are all about, like, really light purple? Like, not even a good, appealing purple. Like a super duper light purple. Like grandma purple. And so we got grandma purple for our buttons. But I had a third-party controller. I had a third-party SNES controller as a kid. I didn't even realize it was third-party. It was just a SNES controller. And it had the Super Famicom colors on it. And I always used that controller specifically. I preferred it because I liked those colors. I liked that it was way more colorful. But yeah, wait. Now I'm just realizing my story is conflicted. You said I didn't realize it was third party, but then I'm saying, oh, but like the game told me about how the colors were important. Look, I've got weird conflicting memories in my brain, okay? The point is, I just remember that. I remember that being an experience playing DKC3 and being like, oh wow, the colors match up with the colors on the controller. But the letters were new? What about letters? Do you mean like A, B, X, Y? A and B definitely weren't new. Were X and Y new? Trying to think if there was actually a Nintendo thing that used X and Y. Wouldn't be surprised if you'd find out, like, oh yeah, look, there was a Game & Watch that had X and Y on it. That stuff gets complicated. I get it. DK. K. That's the DK rap after Cranky died. Or no, not Cranky. Chunky died. Oh God. It's been a really bad year for the Kong family. I should go get more water. I don't drink enough water on streams. The doctor told me the girl drugs wouldn't work if I'm not properly hydrated, so I'm gonna get water. You know what? It's not just water. Guess what I got here? That's right. In this little baggie right here, I have pure drugs. What's that? Oh, my lawyer advised me to say, whoa, wait, whoa, hold on there. In this bag, I have caffeinated bakery item. It is called a fancy mocha. It is drugs in the sense that it has caffeine in it. It's got like mocha cream cheese or something. Wow, this is a really bad time for a phone call. An incredibly bad time for a phone call. Goodbye. Be right back. Good morning again, and about time too. Is that WoW in the corner, or some other MMO? RuneScape has fought too hard to be treated like this. I am eating my fancy mocha. before my time, I fear. It's still going strong. They just did a big update. Like within the last few days, they added a new max level for fletching or something. Fletching was one of them. I think it was 2 skills. The natural assumption would be ranged in fletching, but I don't know. They're still doing updates? Yeah. Yeah, right now is a Christmas event. I'm making snowballs. Yeah, both vanilla RuneScape and old school RuneScape do updates. They're 2 separate active games. Maybe I will try RuneScape. I will say I'm pretty sure old school RuneScape is like way more popular now. But it's kind of sad because it is a spin-off of actual RuneScape. But like, you'll have to sort of make that decision. But whatever you do, it is worth noting that if you get a membership, it is account-wide. So it'll be on both your regular RuneScape character and old school RuneScape character. You don't have to worry about like buying membership for them separately. Also, don't buy membership. There are bonds that are tradable between players in-game, and you can redeem bonds for membership. So you can actually get membership for free. I play Melvor Idol, which is pretty heavily RuneScape influenced. I want to play Melvor Idol. It intrigues me so much, but I feel like I have to beat RuneScape first. Also, I'd like to finish Cookie Clicker before I play another Idol game on PC right now. And then, right now, literally, right now, this exact moment, I have Kingdom Hearts Dark Road running on my phone. God, it's taking me way longer to finish out the bestiary than I thought it would. And I thought it would take a long time. There are a few enemies, like, there's one enemy that I'm going for right now. It is only there's no way I would have been certain where to find it without just looking at a guide today. Thankfully, it is in the... I noticed it in Agrabah level 4. I noticed that this enemy was there and I hadn't finished it in the bestiary, so I've been grinding there. But I barely made any progress on it. And so I was like, oh, is there a better place where I can be making better progress than Agrabah level 4? And then I look there. This enemy is only available in Agrabah level 4. The place I have been grinding in for like a couple weeks now. Not like super actively. I would definitely be done by now if it was like super actively, but just whenever I have time away from my phone, I'll just set it to grind in Agrabah level 4. Beat RuneScape, is that a thing? Yeah, just finish all the quests. It was that simple. That's what... For me, I will count beat as finishing all quests and complete as doing all achievements. Well, asterisk all completable achievements. I think there are like a couple achievements that were like limited time ones. Like they're literally just you participated in this real world convention or something like that. Am I on Infinite Backlog or some other completion tracking site? Backloggery, I'm on both Backloggery and Infinite Backlog. Infinite Backlog has everything I own in any capacity, and Backloggery is focused on things that I have genuine intention to play or have played. So basically, if you want to know my backlog, it's better to look at Backloggery than Infinite Backlog. Because Infinite Backlog has everything I own for those in like bundles and stuff. I own thousands of games that I don't even know what they are because they just happen to be in bundles. Oh, but yeah, I guess I should tell you, my username is GameChamp on Backloggery. Should be that on Infinite Backlog, too. Yep, just GameChamp on Backloggery. And just GameChamp on Infinite Backlog. So if you want to know the games I've played, that's a spot to do it. If you want to know what games I haven't played, it's anything that's not on Backloggery. Someone beat WoW at one time, had all the achievements, and did all the content. One person? I'm planning on playing it at some point. You're making me worried. Let me finish RuneScape first, okay? I'm hard at work at RuneScape right now, as you can see. $6.3K games holy? Where? Who? What? Are you talking about me? I don't have that many. Oh, I guess I have that many. Keep in mind, a lot of them are just random spam games or games I do not own. Infinite Backlog also has like stuff I played on RA. And then there's a small handful that are just games I played in the past. Like physically, but just don't own anymore. Not sure how many of those are actually on Infinite Backlog, though. I wonder if this level will be the same on Game Boy. Oh, yep, they've actually got this mechanic. That's what I was wondering about. Will they actually have, like, the wind blowing you up mechanic? Because that would involve, you know, like, right, like they gotta make the sprites for it and everything. Not necessarily. I was also wondering, oh, maybe they do the mechanic, but, like, it doesn't do the sprites. But nah, it does. RA seems really cool. Been emulating some older games, so I should give it a go. Whatever emulators you're using, a lot of the time they're going to support Retro Achievements anyway. So yeah, absolutely, just go ahead and like make a Retro Achievements account, log in on the emulator, and bam, you're good. Yeah, like I've considered just like making some sort of please play video games on Retro Achievements video, talking about how much I love it. Like, it has changed, like, how I play retro games. Like, it used to be, you know, if I owned a game, I would just go ahead and play it on real hardware. Now there's just no point in it. And then on top of that, just going around and actually playing a bunch of obscure games I wouldn't have otherwise. I mean, I'm gonna play every single video game that ever existed, obviously. It's just I'm going and doing some of them sooner. RA even has achievements for one of the Final Fantasy XI private servers. I know, yeah, that was a thing that happened not too long ago. Just like an incredible, bizarre. I can't remember when it happened. Christmas present? I don't know. Last year's Christmas? I don't know. I can't wait to get to Final Fantasy XI so I can earn retro achievements by playing it. I was planning on playing vanilla Final Fantasy XI once I got to it, the actual game, and I was like getting worried, like, oh god, what if they do finally shut it down? Well, here we go. We've got private servers for it now. I mean, we had private servers already. It's just now they've got retro achievements. And we've got even more of a reason to do it on the private server. The official servers still exist too. Yep. Yes, they do. But I'm gonna be playing on them. You think I'm gonna be paying a subscription for a 50,000-year-old game on top of that? Like, I'm fundamentally opposed to the idea of paying a subscription to play a game in the first place. 50,000-year-old MMO? Come on. Super duper come on. No way. I gotta play Guild Wars. Guild Wars is one of those special MMOs where you buy it, and that's the game. And it just happens to also be an MMO. I did play Guild Wars 2 a bit. But I stopped specifically because I was like, gosh, it really feels like I should have played the first game. It really super duper feels like I'm missing something here. Not to sound like a boomer, but damn, what happened to owning the things you buy? Yeah, I don't do that much anymore. It's gotten really boring. Oh wait, you said owning the things you buy? I thought you said owning the things you play. My lawyer advises me to tell everybody that stealing is wrong. Convenience went out, I guess? Wait, are you talking about... Are you talking about, like, not owning the things you buy? That's not a convenience thing. That's a... like... Uh-oh. I think I missed something on the left there. That is an anti-convenience thing. What, really? Oh, I didn't even remember getting the hero coin. Apparently it was just sitting there. I more meant the convenience of digital media, where it's easier for companies to only license out games compared to physical media. Oh, yeah, but I wouldn't... I mean, I guess, yeah, it's more convenient, but, like, nothing, like, that's, I wouldn't say that's a case of convenience won out. I'd say that's a case of, the company decided to make, like, the company decides to take those away. The company decides that, oh, actually we're releasing new hardware and the old digital stuff doesn't work on the new hardware. I mean, it does. Just only if you buy a different version of it. Like, there's nothing stopping you from just owning the digital copy. Other than the company. The company is the one that's, like, making it less convenient on purpose. Trying to find the hero coin, but then I saw my backloggery and I got distracted. Or, not the hero coin, the bonus areas in this level. Windy Well. Okay, good. There's only one bonus. After we're lifted into an area by the third gust of wind. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. We must walk up to a lone banana floating to the right of the platform they are on. Okay. We must fall off the platform and continue right to find the hidden bonus barrel. Okay, there we go. It was just an invisible bonus barrel. Great. I guess technically it was marked by that banana, but there were a lot of bananas around. I don't think I'd count that as marking it. There we go. So this one actually had a different name in the SNES version. Or SNES game, rather. So I was curious, I think it's confirmed. The reason for that is on SNES, the level that is this level's counterpart was like, it was an auto-scroller where the level was constantly moving up. It does not seem to be one anymore. It's gonna be really fun doing that over and over and over again. Just going like, hey, maybe there's something in this pit. Look, there's a banana over the pit. So that must mean there's something cool there. No? So interesting to see the changes between the Game Boy and console versions of the game. You gotta be careful, it's not a version. It's a different game. Different game with the same plot, same level themes, and same level names for the most part. There were GBA ports too, right? Yep. Were those more one-to-one? Actually, there were Game Boy Color ports too. There were Game Boy Color well, I'm not sure if it was for all three, but I know that there is Donkey Kong Country 1 had Game Boy Color and GBA. But yeah, I don't know complete much everything, but from what I understand, they did add some new collectibles on GBA, but other than that, like, it is the same game. Like, you know, for the most part. Like, obviously there's going to be asterisks where there's going to be parts where they change this one weird random thing. Honestly, didn't realize the Color had exclusives. Like that the Game Boy Color had exclusive games? Oh yeah. There was actually this one exclusive called The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX. Ooh, and then there was this one really cool exclusive. It was Wario Land 2, but in color. And there was Donkey Kong Country. But unlike the SNES version, this one was in Game Boy Color. Oh, I'm better than Yoshi. That's for... I think just getting enough hero tokens. GBA games are basically the same. Are there others called Donkey Kong Country? I thought they were Donkey Kong Land. Well, what I'm playing right now is Donkey Kong Land 2. But there is a Donkey Kong Country on Game Boy Color. It is not Land, it is Donkey Kong Country. They went out of their way to make this as confusing as possible. They're like, okay, let's make a game on Game Boy. And the plot is that it's Donkey Kong Country, but on Game Boy now. But also it has completely new levels and everything. And new enemies and stuff. Okay, now let's do Donkey Kong Land 2. But this time it's got exactly the same plot. But also it's still a completely different game. But also, let's not make it too completely different. Okay, I just had to see, like, okay, if I use the invisibility to go all the way around up there. Oh, found a bonus area. Oh, I recognize this part of the level from SNES. Yeah, they're reusing a lot of ideas here. Dang it. Did you know you could kill those guys by just, like, jumping into them from the... Wait, what? Apparently you can't sometimes. Is it when they were falling? I'm not sure if you can even do that on SNES or if that's original to land. I hope you can't do that on SNES because I never knew that. You usually go for completion in all games you play? Of course. Game isn't done until it's done. I like playing video games. Gotta do it all. I would never not play the entire game. Do you get to the last... Do you get to, like the very last page of The Lord of the Rings after you've read, like, that gigantic book, and you just go, well, I mean... I don't feel like I need to finish it. And you just close the book, and then you just burn it. If you don't do it for Lord of the Rings, why would you do it for Donkey Kong Land 2 for the Game Boy? Well, sure, but Lord of the Rings doesn't make you collect 1,000 Koroks. Well, neither does Breath of the Wild, and if that's a Tears of the Kingdom spoiler, I'm about to have to permaban you right now. Do not confirm or deny if that's a Tears of the Kingdom spoiler. Do not you dare. I'm going to assume that you are just rounding up from Breath of the Wild. Don't even continue this sentence. Also, I think I'm done with this level's collectibles now. God damn. I'm done with this level's collectibles now. I have not touched Tears of the Kingdom if that helps. Okay. You're rounding up. Thank you so much for your comforting lies. They help a lot. That's how you do it. You accidentally spoil something and then you go like, "What? I didn't spoil Tears of the Kingdom. No, I was talking about my friend. Beers Keers of the Kingdom." I remember once, there's this thing I remember, it was the funniest thing. Like I was really into Gears of War back when that was coming out. And this one time, just sort of like out of nowhere, my mom was talking to me and she was like, "Is that game Gears for Fears?" Is that what that game is? Gears for Fears? And I was like, no, it's Gears of War. I should just call it Gears for Fears. Something somewhere out there in the world made my mom believe that Gears of War was called Gears for Fears. Oh, am I actually supposed to duck? It didn't look like that. Oh, there's an extra life from that. Cool. Wow. Not liking this rendition of the level very much. What game took me the longest to 100%? There's a few that have taken a really long time. God, I don't know. I finished idle games that took literal years of active play, but they were idle games, so they kind of cheated. So yeah, like off the top of my head, technically NGU Idle might be the winner. But you know, it's kind of cheating because you're not really actively for reals playing the game most of the time. It's just running in the background, and then you just click on it every once in a while. But like, longest a normal game has taken me? Are you joking? They're joking. NGU is such a good idle game. Oh, it is friggin' like triumph of the genre. And so easy to recommend to people. Like it is so cool the way NGU Idle just like most idle games, like you get what it is, and then that's just what the game is. And it never stops being just what it is. NGU Idle? You are constantly unlocking new mechanics for forever. And like your next goal for most of the game is just like get to the next mechanic to unlock the next new mechanic. I actually haven't heard of it before, but my knowledge of idle games is very small. It's not like it didn't like get big mainstream appeal like say Cookie Clicker or anything like that. It's just a really good idle game. Also, there is actually an NGU Idle 2 coming out. That's important to note. So if you're worried, oh, NGU Idle is over, I can't get in on the ground floor, there's no FOMO for me here. Sequel coming out. Don't you want to play the sequel? Well, you better finish the first game first. Technically, there's already a spin-off, NGU Industries. But it has since been, like, an actual thing that, no, NGU Industries is not NGU Idle 2. NGU Idle 2 is NGU Idle 2. I have not started NGU Industries yet because I wanted to, finish up on Cookie Clicker. At least what I can for now, before I, boot up Industries. NGU Industries looks too complex for me. Oh god. No, don't tell me it's complex. Oh no. Oh good, I finished it. How much left of Cookie Clicker? Big thing I'm working on right now has been, well, one, get a billion cookies by doing golden cookie combos. And two, working on getting all of the garden upgrades, like the upgrades that randomly drop from the garden. I have finished the garden in the sense that I got all the seeds, reset it, and now have all the seeds again, because you need to reset it to get an achievement. But now I have all the seeds again, and I'm just focusing on like getting all the random drop upgrades, which those are permanently unlocked. So I only have to do that once. I don't have to worry about doing it ever again, thankfully. And then I think after that, all that will really be left is just get a bajillion cookies. Just continue getting a bajillion cookies to get all the get a bajillion cookies achievements. Which, unfortunately, the way Cookie Clicker works, you can't really get those by just letting the game run itself. It's not a very idle game in the late game. No, in fact, you do have to actively go for, like golden cookie combos on purpose if you ever want to finish it. So it's not very often that I have where I'm in a scenario where I'm like, oh, I'll have Cookie Clicker going on the side right now, where I can try and do golden cookie combos. Because like, I can't really do it reliably while streaming. I'd have to go like say, oh wait, let me stop talking to you for a few seconds. Well, I do that every single time. To my knowledge, it's more of a factory optimization idle game. It at least looks more intimidating. I don't understand what that means in a way that would be any different for me. Do you mean like factory optimization as in like what's it called? The one thing. There's a way more famous game of it by the same dev. Space Chem. Was Factorio by the same dev? I've only played Space Chem. Of that dev's many games that are all Space Chem. I still have to play Space Chem so I can play other Space Chem. Me too. I need to finish Space Chem. I need to start over from scratch too, because there was a point where I like gave up and like looked for hints online. I never explicitly went, okay, I'll just use somebody else's solution whole cloth. But there were points where I was like, gosh, this is so hard. Okay, I'll cheese it a little. I'll look at a solution online just to get a vague idea of like how to start. Oh, that's cheating. That's super cheating. Luckily, I am very far removed to the point that I have lost memory of anything I've done in Space Chem, so I can start from scratch. Space Chem looks cool. Oh, it's super cool. So yeah, it seems like the thing where you jump sideways into them to kill them is just is it just RNG? Is that how the mechanic works? It's just sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Very fun mechanic where sometimes you die for no reason. Or is it because it's making me do the sidle animation instead? Maybe that's what it's doing. It's like, what, you sidled into him? What a loser! You're supposed to jump into him from the side. That's how you kill him, not sidle into him from the side. What a loser! Yeah, I remember Space Chem. I actually, like, I streamed it once. And people in the chat were like, yeah, this looks like a cool game, but it's not for me. I don't know anything about chemistry. Apparently that's a really common thing. People look at Space Chem and they're just like, oh, it's a game about chemistry? You have to know how to do chemistry? It has nothing to do with chemistry. Chemistry is a set piece. It is aesthetic. It is admittedly thematically appropriate to steal someone else's solution being a chemical engineering themed game. But like, why would you do that when it has no mechanical consequence? What? I don't understand. Why would I... Do you mean why would I not do that? Because it has no mechanical consequence to steal people's solutions. The game doesn't know. The consequence of me not doing that is, gosh, I'm stumped on this for hours. And then I just never finish the game. No, I mean, the theming has no mechanical consequence. I mean, like, it does... You are, like, combining things into another thing. And that's, like, the whole what you do. It's chemistry in that way. Like, and there's, like, plot to it and stuff. It is a way to frame the things you're doing. There's as much mechanical... I would actually argue there's more consequence to Space Chem being chemistry themed as there is for Mario being plumbing themed. I'm saying words in a way that makes sense to my brain. Oh, you can find those? I've dreamed of one day finding a word. By the way, weird random question. I feel like we've got a lot less viewers than usual. How many people are here on Twitch? Also, is the YouTube stream actually working? Just because I'm not sure if we have anybody on YouTube. Maybe it just wasn't working this entire time. 57. Okay, that's still gigantic. Just a slow chat. I mean, it's less than I'd usually get for a VG Myth, but still, that's still a lot. Currently eating, so typing is a little hard. Oh, I'm not trying to say, like, nobody's talking in the chat. Gonna have to start doing some bans. No, feel free to lurk, all to your content. I'm a lurker. Dang it, there was something there to the right. I mean, maybe it could have been there was nothing to the right, and I'm just backtracking for no reason. C'est la DKC. Oh, hey, there was. This should be the last thing I have to worry about for the level. Got any hopes for the Game Awards? No. We are long past the point where I have hopes for game advertisements. I have just gotten incredibly used to, oh wow, it's a sequel to a game I haven't played, so I can't watch this. And it's not even a big important trailer for that game. It's just like, here's another one. Or it's just like, here's a game that I could not ever in any feasible reality care about. Like, sure, I'll play it eventually. Of course, it's a video game. My hope is Balatro wins Game of the Year. Wait, were you asking me about, like, the Game Awards part of the Game Awards? Oh yeah, I stopped caring about that year one. Forget the game advertisements, that's just the game opinions. If I wanted game opinions, I'd go to my house. I got plenty of those. And they're better. Where's the O? I'm a fake gamer. Okay, that time I killed it, but I did the sidle. So clearly that's not what everything that was going on there. Yeah, I can understand like the assignment of wow, the thing that I like won, but like there's not really much escaping for me, just the reality of, wow, there is at least one other person in the world who enjoyed this thing I enjoy. That's all that really means. And like, I already knew that. I don't need to go to the Game Awards for them to tell me that there are people who enjoy things I enjoy. So yeah, if I'm watching the Game Awards, I'm not watching it for the awards part. I tune out of that stuff. They have spoilers in a lot of that stuff. So of course I actively don't want to pay attention to the awards stuff. I'm still mad at them for spoiling Death Stranding for me. Like seriously, the year of Jeff tells Kojima finally proposes to Kojima. That year. Like literally they were just like, and here's the ending of Death Stranding, live! Like, dude, come on. Why are you celebrating Death Stranding so much if you want to ruin it for everyone? Oh! Lava! Good to know. Oh, it's Toxic Tower. That's right. It's not lava. It's just... They're limited on how they can represent bad liquids. I think that was the hero coin? I couldn't really see. Honestly, the Bill Clinton kid spoiling the Bill Clinton lore for me was the worst part of the Game Awards 2022. God, you're right. That's what I'm excited for. That's what I'm excited for. Can somebody just just sneak in again? That's at least something. Oh my god. There's gotta be something hidden in here. But, oh, I didn't have the hero coin. Now I do. It was still nuts that even happened. Oh. Oh, to be young again. To not even notice that that guy was there. Just not even notice. Just be watching as like, oh, isn't that cool that all of the Elden Ring devs are all enjoying their great award. And then one of them just comes up and just says just a complete nonsense sentence, but even more nonsense than the nonsense sentences that Jeff is always saying. Like, genuine, this isn't a sentence? But I wonder, like, how are they even gonna top that, though? How do you top just some guy just walking on stage and saying nonsense for the Game of the Year award? At least in a way that's actually, like, feasible, you know? Like, obviously, weirder stuff could happen. Like, maybe they actually hijack the actual award, and then the actual award is given to Knack 2. I don't know. Donkey hijacked the Game Awards. But, like, you know, that's not actually gonna happen. Like, that's just realistically not going to happen. It's much more realistic that just one random guy happens to go up there and everybody's just too awkward to tell him he shouldn't be there, because how would they know? God, I love live show cringe. Yeah, I guess that's most of what I'm hoping for. I hope for some more giant enemy crab moments, you know? Go back to the classics. Oh, that's right. I already found all the collectibles here. It told me on the map screen. So I can just run. They can have it. There was something down there. Wow, it was nothing. Heck damn it. God, I'm stressing out about the Zelda video. It's gonna be a hard one to actually make the video part of the video. There's a lot. And even just getting the script right. Like, I'm gonna have to be doing some rewrites. I'm already worried that, like, it's taken so long just to get this far, but at the same time, you know, like, I don't feel that bad because it's just sort of been a big one. What's the Zelda video? Zelda 1 Minimalist Pacifist. I'm also worried that it's not really going to be worth it much in the end, because I was actually looking at the most recent 10 videos I did, and of the VG Myths episodes, the Metroid 2 one did the worst. I was like, oh, is that because it's Minimalist Pacifist? Because it's not as catchy of a challenge run in like a title to grab people. But we'll see. It is going to be titled Hyrule Myths, by the way. I have decided, yes, it will just be Hyrule Myths. It'll just... Zelda is just automatically Hyrule Myths for no reason. I guess we're final bossing now. What time is it? It's 8:11. I am leaving at, like, any moment now. This is, like, really bad timing for me to be almost done. But, like, definitely a ways out from being done still. Oh, wait. There's still gonna be another level. That's right. Yeah, I forgot. It doesn't end at the end of K-Roll's Keep. That you gotta do this one. Whoa! What a fun little hidden area down there! I gotta say, the Game Boy version of this theme, it's got this its own unique kind of magic to it. Oh, I was supposed to wait for them to go down. I'm dumb. There is something to, like, the specifically Game Boy sound to make something feel long gone. Like, you got this, the majesty of the original song, and now it sort of feels like an old, forgotten version of it. Which it is. That's another layer to it. It is literally an old, forgotten version of the song. I'm so ready to finally actually see a port of a game. I mean, I'm not trying to go like, I'm not trying to Drake and Josh on what you're excited for, but if that's the most we've got to be excited for, oh boy, ports. Fun fact, Miyamoto originally intended The Legend of Zelda to be the subtitle. Are you 100% certain on this? Is this confirmed that that was quote-unquote intended? I have seen look at the title of the first Zelda. You know, it is titled Hyrule Fantasy: The Legend of Zelda. But now you're going a step beyond, claiming, well, the intent is that The Legend of Zelda is the subtitle. But like, how far does that go? Because the game disagrees. Like, the game calls itself The Legend of Zelda. Some documentary. Well, now I just got... Where did the documentary get this information? Its sources all the way down. Just one more for Killing K. Rool? Are you, like, certain? Have you played this? Because don't assume it's going to work the same way as in vanilla. Oh god, I've actually got to do the race. I was hoping, like, well, the race isn't here. Like, I mean, I actually love the race on DKC2, but, I'm more worried about having to rush on Game Boy, as you can see. And you're flying up the entire time so far, which up is like the worst direction because the camera doesn't scroll enough for you to be able to see. Okay, that was the only bonus area in that level. So I just need to find the hero coin. Man, RuneScape! RuneScape is always trying to cheat me out of my XP! Can't you just leave me logged in forever? Hero coin? Hero coin? Dang it. Yes! Okay, now I can just focus on finishing the level. Oh my god. You're not allowed to actually flap while you're spitting a nut. It's almost like RuneScape doesn't realize it's an idle game. I mean, you gotta consider that, it is an idle game where almost everything you're actually supposed to be doing stuff. At least every once in a while. Also, it's an MMO, so you're taking up slots for people who actually want to play the game. Dagnabbit, I got tired of waiting, and so I was like, okay, fine, I'll just play DKC. Now I'm logged in. Oh, it's a different calendar day. Crap, I might have to do something where it asks for my bank pin. I can't do that on this stream. Well, I guess I could. Can you all keep a secret? Everybody watching the archive, can you also keep a secret, pretty please? Thank you. Alright, here goes. My pin is 1111111. Lowest stamp. I wish you could make pins that long, just because I think that would be funny. My pin is oh, yes, I remember from that one really funny Peter Griffin joke. The game I probably want most is another Punch-Out. Yeah! Finally actually use the Sailor Moon license. Huh? Were you not here when we talked about that multiple times? Punch-Out Wii is a licensed Sailor Moon game. Just look it up. I'm not gonna explain it again. It is in fact a true statement. Punch-Out Wii is a licensed Sailor Moon game. It's the stupidest thing ever. Oh my god, you're right. You didn't believe me, did you? You didn't believe me that Punch-Out Wii is a licensed Sailor Moon game. Oh my. Well, at least we got a good final boss to finish this off. This is just more of the same. I should replay Punch-Out Wii again in light of these news. Keep in mind, we're probably getting Wii support on Retro Achievements within the next couple years. Something to put in your brain. Yeah, punch the left edge of the screen, DK! You did it! You broke the Game Boy! That's interesting. That I was confused for a second. They reversed the podium. Used to be that second was on the left and third was on the right. You do, in fact, need to consume all Sailor Moon content up to 2009 to fully enjoy Punch-Out Wii. Yup. I can't possibly argue. You got it. It's true. Yes, I know RuneScape is giant now. Aw, yeah, I got Sir Cullington embarrassed. Ooh, I got 60k in actual gold from the secret gift for just now. Okay, back to snow. Oh, by the way, fun fact. I found out while reading the manual for Donkey Kong Land 2. They messed up. Kaboing is represented with a TNT barrel Kremling in the Donkey Kong Land 2 manual. Kaboing is just like a regular Kremling who's just got like bouncy legs. But they represented with one of the TNT variant of Clobber is the art they used for Kaboing. Which is very wrong, even if you just read the description. Also, I've got to use the bathroom super bad, so I guess I'm not seeing the end credits. If anything cool happens in these end credits, let me know, because I gotta go. Hello, good morning. Was that a demo, or did the end credits literally just end with the roller coaster level, and then I failed it? Well, I have to go now. Becca's home. Night-nights, everybody. Heart emojis. Sorry you don't get to see the true final boss. I wonder what it is. I guess you'll never know. It's just gonna be a magical thing in the back of your mind that you'll never ever get to see. It's just like my childhood. Yay! Night-nights.